Okay, good morning once again. Today is another beautiful day. A beautiful day. Today is Monday, and I just want to say good morning to each and everyone who has been supporting this great live broadcast and this great movement and this great ministry. And I really want to thank each one of you who always takes time to watch this live feed from your previous homes, your workplaces, and all that. And I just also want to thank each one of you who has been supporting me with your kind words and your positive words as well. Your positive words, which has been so much of encouragement. Encouraging to me as well. So this morning we are going to start with our live feed and also our teachings this morning and our motivational moments, which if you have been following my post on social media, I posted it, that was on Saturday. So this morning I am going to start with this amazing discussion, something that I've put together, which is going to be a blessing to you and also to me, because it is something that is related to most of us, or is known to most of us. And I've seen that it's a discussion or a teaching that is going to bless our lives, how we should be appreciative, how we should appreciate things and all that, and how we should show gratitude for the things that we have and the things that God has blessed you and I with. So the topic for today is we as human beings we do not appreciate the good things that we have. We don't appreciate the good things that we have until we lose them. Okay. Until we lose them. That is when we realize that now we have to be appreciative. We have to show gratitude for what we had and we lost. And because we've seen that because I've not been able to hold it very well, I've lost it. And since I've lost it, it has become a moment for me to show gratitude, and for the next thing that will come into my life, I will be able to show gratitude and all that. So I'll encourage all of you to come with me on this journey, on this live broadcast, so that we can be able to share or throw more light. Okay, we'll throw more light on why, or the reasons why we do not appreciate the good things that we have, okay, until we lose them. Okay, so there is a saying that whatever, anything that you are blessed with or anything that comes into your hand, you should be able to you should show gratitude for it. You should be grateful that the little things that has come into your hands, God will also use that to be a blessing to you. Okay, God is someone that uses the little things that we show gratitude for. He uses those things to open more greater doors for us. Okay, so this morning I'm going to start straight forward, or I'll go straightly to our discussion today. So our discussion today is I will start with, we don't truly appreciate what we have until it is gone. Okay, so we all know that the little things that comes on our way, the little things that comes into our hands, we don't really appreciate them. Okay, until we realize that we are losing it. Okay, so we don't truly appreciate what we have until it is gone. We don't really appreciate something until we have experienced some event of losing it. Okay, so what am I saying this morning? What I'm saying this morning is that there are times that we receive certain form of little blessings, certain form of blessings and gifts and all that, and we realize that we don't really show appreciation for the things that comes into our hands. Okay, and later on we realize that we lose them. Okay, and instead of us being appreciative or being grateful for the little things that we have, we intend not being grateful for the things, okay, and we lose them. Okay, so we don't truly appreciate what we have until it is gone. That is when we realize that what the things that we have been blessed with, okay, they were blessing in disguise, just that we took advantage of them. Okay, we took advantage of them. So this morning I'm encouraging all of us to what? To appreciate the little thing, the little blessings that you have been blessed with. Okay, because at the end of the day, those are the things that are going to open doors for us. Okay, gratitude is in the form of a spirit. You understand? It's something that when you show gratitude for the little things that you have been blessed with, doors begin to open for you. So we don't really appreciate something until we experience what the moment of what we losing those things. That is when we realize that what we now have to show appreciation for the things that we've lost, and it's too late. Okay, so what am I saying this morning? Whatever comes into your hands, whatever little blessings, whatever being a small opening door that comes into your hands, let's be more appreciative enough. If God has been able to bless someone or bring someone into your life, and the person is now a blessing to you, please, let's do our best to appreciate the people that what God has put into our lives. Okay, so there is a saying that Naps Cherub Palazzo said. Okay, Naps Cherub Palazzo said. He said what? Life is full of blessings. Life is full of blessings. Okay, we take for granted. Yet so often we dwell on what we don't have. Okay, appreciate what you already have and be grateful. Okay, so what is it saying? He's saying that what life is full of blessings we take for granted. Life is full of blessings, that the good things that what we have been blessed with, but so many times we take these things for granted. Okay, instead of we showing appreciation, okay, or instead of us being appreciative enough and being grateful enough, we take for granted the blessings that come on our way each and every day. Life is a blessing. When you wake up in the morning and you have life, it's a blessing. When you wake up early in the morning and you have what? Air to breathe, it's a blessing. Okay, it's a blessing. These things are blessings. They are blessings that open doors for you and I. Okay, so life is what? Everything about life is what? Is gratitude. It's for us to show appreciation for the little things that we have. Okay, so that imagine when someone blesses you with what? A seed of what? Capital for you to start a business. Even let's say 500 cedis, and you intend to show appreciation for that that blessing or that particular what kind gesture. Okay, the person who is giving you that particular seed will say, oh no, this particular gentleman or this lady, okay, didn't despise the little things that I've given to him or her. Okay, but the person has chosen to show what? Appreciation. That is what? That is life. Life is supposed to be what? Moments, each and every day. The things that the gift that you are being given to. Okay, for us to show appreciation for it. When it happens like that, okay, it happens like that, we intend to create room for what? Blessings, other blessings that will come on our way. Okay, so what? Yet so often we draw on what we don't have. So he's saying that what? Life is full of blessings, but we take it for granted each and every day. Okay, but we intend to dwell on the things that what? We don't have. Okay, the things that we don't have. So what is he trying to say? He's trying to say that what? The things that we have in our possession today, let's be appreciative. Okay, let's be grateful for the things that you and I have today. We should be grateful for the things that we have today. Okay, and we shouldn't dwell on the things that we don't have. Okay, the things that, because when you are being grateful for the things that you have now, you build yourself from that, and you become more grateful, and doors begin to open for you. Okay, so appreciate what you already have and be grateful. So there are people that are ungrateful. When you do the little things that you do for them, they are not grateful. Okay, the little things that you do for them, they are not grateful. And such people, they will never be grateful even when they have it in a very huge form. Okay, they will never be grateful. Okay, so why should you and I dwell on the things that we don't have today, instead of we dwelling on the things that what we are supposed to have, or the things that we have as at now? Okay, so let's encourage each other to be grateful for the little things that we have, because the little things that we have are going to open doors for us. Okay, so that we wouldn't lose these things. We will never lose them. So there was something that what Karen Waddell also said. He said what? Appreciate what you have, because someone else is wishing for it. Okay, appreciate the things that you have, because someone else is wishing for it. Okay, I was listening to a gentleman and he was saying that like a colleague of his, whereby they completed university in the same year and they were working in the same organization. So they were discussing about their salary and all that, and his friend told him that he's taking this amount, you understand? And the guy said, wow. When he left there, he said, wow. He said then he should be grateful for what they are paying him. You understand? There are times that we are being blessed with a particular position. We are being blessed with a breakthrough in our life. Okay, but we are not grateful. We are not grateful for for that particular blessing. Okay, when it happens like that, when you become ungrateful, you are blocking your upliftment to your next level. Okay, you are blocking your chance of you moving from where you are to the next level. So life is all about gratitude. Let's be grateful for the things that we have at the moments that we find ourselves. Let's be grateful for the things that we have as at now, so that the doors of abundance will be open unto us. Okay, let's be grateful. Okay, let us all be grateful for the little things that we have. Okay, so that when the bigger things come, we will know how to handle them. Okay, so there was something also that Mahatma Gandhi said. Mahatma Gandhi said you don't know who is important to you until you lose them. Okay, that was what Mahatma Gandhi said. He said you don't know who is important to you until you lose them. So he is trying to say that there are times that people come into our life in a particular time. People come into our life in a particular time, in a season, and we take them for granted. While these people are supposed to be a blessing unto us, but we take them for granted. Okay, and we in turn losing them. When it happens that way, okay, later on when they leave your life, that is when you know that these people, I should have been more grateful for them being part of my life. Okay, for them being part of my life. There are times that you see that God has brought a particular gentleman or a lady into your life. Okay, when you are doing something within a particular space, you understand, and because the particular feature or the qualities that you are looking for, the person looks so not, excuse me to use the word, not looking all that nice, and you intend to look down on this particular person. But in most at times, people that are supposed to be a blessing in our lives, they wouldn't appear the way we expect them to appear. You understand? So we intend to lose these important people who are supposed to be a blessing and a breakthrough in our lives. Okay, they are supposed to be a blessing in our lives, and because they don't look that way, so we look down upon them. So Mahatma Gandhi said you don't know who is important to you until you lose them. Okay, you don't know who is much more important to you until you lose them. So let's treat whoever comes into our life Let's treat anyone who comes into our life, so far as the person carries a positive mindset towards you, let's treat them with what? The highest form of what? Respect, and accord them with what? The highest form of what? Love and what? Attention. Because when you decide to what? Treat them in a way and then live your life, that is when you realize that what? This particular person was supposed to be a blessing to me. Okay, there are people who are supposed to be a blessing to us, and they come in so many forms, in disguise. We disrespect them in so many forms. We disrespect them. You understand? And at the end of the day, when you see them moving up and all that, we are even shy to even go back to them and seek for what? Help. You understand? So let's accord whoever, being it a child, being it an adult, or any person who comes into our life, let's treat them with what? The utmost respect. You understand? Because any person that comes into our life, there is a reason why they come into our life. Okay, so that was what Mahatma Gandhi said. He said what? You don't know who is important to you until you lose them. Okay, there are people that can be so much. There are people that can transform your life, can bring blessings into your life. You understand? Let us all do our best to give them that form of what? Respect. So that when they live our life, we will not regret it. So whatever you do, so whatever you do not appreciate in life for having, okay, you intend to lose it. So whatever you don't show appreciation, you are not appreciative of whatever comes into your life, you intend losing it, and when you lose it, that is the end. Okay, and people, experiences, people come into our life because of what? They are meant to be blessings into our life. They are supposed to be what? Our means of what? Opening doors and all that. So when you see people who carries what? Positive mindset, people who carries what? Blessings and all that, and it comes into our life, let's do our best to what? Give them that kind of what? Respect. Let's appreciate them, whoever comes into our life. Okay, so that at the end of the day, these people can be a blessing to us. Okay, so what I'm saying is that whatever you do not appreciate in life for having, you lose. Okay, you lose that particular thing, and the universe thinks that it is not important to you. Okay, so the universe works in a way. Okay, the universe, it works in a way, in a manner that what? Anything that comes into your life that you appreciate, and that you show gratitude for, that particular thing, okay, creates room for what? Other blessing to come into your life. Okay, so why don't we be grateful for any person or anything that comes on our way? Anything that comes on your way, comes into your life to bring what? Experience. Okay, either experience or what? Or a blessing into your life. Okay, so let us all encourage ourselves. When you look at the life of Christ, when Jesus Christ came on earth, okay, to dwell among men, he didn't live a life of what? He was rich and all that because he's from heaven and all that. So he was living a life for people to see that no, this person carries riches and all that from heaven and all that. No, he lived a life that even when you look at him, you even despise him. You understand? But he lived that life so that what? Through him will also become what? A blessing. You understand? Because people didn't despise him because of the blessing that he carries along with him. You understand? So we shouldn't despise people that comes into our lives. We should always do our best to always appreciate them, to always show gratitude. Always show gratitude. So we later regret of not. So excuse me to say, let's also look at what? Our gifts. The things that God has blessed us with. The gifts that God has blessed us with. The passion, the talent and all that. So we later regret not using our gifts, our passion and our talents that God has given to us. Okay. We make waste of everything that we have been blessed with just because we don't appreciate what God has blessed us with. So there are times that God has blessed. It's not there are times. God has blessed each and every one in so many dimensions, in so many ways with gifts. Okay, and most of us have what? Allow our gifts, our talents, and our passion to go waste just because we realize them, but what? We underrated these gifts and talents, and we allow them to go waste because we do not appreciate them. Okay, so whatever gift that God has blessed you with, anything that God has blessed you with, let's do our best so that we can be able to show appreciation, so that we can be able to use them. We can be able to encourage these gifts, whatever God has blessed us with, so that we can use it for the benefit of others, so that other people can also gain from that particular gift or talent. Okay, because when we do not use our gifts, okay, we intend not to be a blessing to other people as well. Okay, so each and every day, let's encourage ourselves to use our gifts, our talent. There is a particular thing that God has given to you. There is one thing that God has given to you out there, to use it to be a blessing to other people. Okay, so we throw people. I think this particular statement, I shared it on my page. That was on Saturday, and all that the statement is trying to say that there are times that people come into our lives. People come into our lives, okay, and these people are helpers. These people are people that are supposed to be what? The front line, the people that will be at the front to lead us to our opening doors. Okay, by the end of the day, we intend to throw them away. Okay, so we throw people and our destiny helpers away so easily, okay, just because they don't appear like the way we expected them to look. Okay, when you look at most of the powerful men, most of the people that are making impacts in our societies, in our world, okay, in our communities, in our country, okay, these people, they don't look that like the way we expect them to look. Okay, because they don't look all that rich. They are not driving in the most super cars and all that, amazing cars and all that, amazing vehicles and all that. Excuse me to say, you understand? And we intend to look down on these people. Okay, when Christ came on earth, if Christ should have been looked down upon, Christ wouldn't have been able to what? Perform miracles, wouldn't have been able to save us. You understand? But because he believed in himself, his disciples believed in him. They appreciated the gift that God has given to him. And he came into the earth, died for you and I, and we're saved. Okay, so we shouldn't throw away people so easily, because people who are supposed to be people who open doors for us, who will be our destiny helpers, wouldn't come in the forms that we expect them to show. Okay, so each and every day when you see someone who comes into your life, who loves you despite you not having anything, appreciate them for who they are and allow them to grow with you. Okay, allow them to grow with you. Okay, so the last time I was sharing a story on John Mahama and a brother Ibrahim Mahama. They grew up at Ketekrachi here. They stay with I think a stepmother or so. Okay, and this woman took care of them very well. Imagine if this woman should have despised these children. Okay, do you think these children would have taken care of this woman? And the children of this woman, they are now outside the country. They are doing well now because of Ibrahim Mahama and John Mahama. And when the woman passed away last year, they came around and they buried this woman so nicely and all that. You understand? So there are times that people are being planted in our lives for a reason. There are times people are being planted in our lives for a reason. And when people come in our lives, please, let's appreciate their presence. Let's appreciate their presence so that we wouldn't regret the time that we've lost them. We will not regret. So we get rid of them so easily, like they are some sort of cheap commodities. Okay, so these are people that look down on people, and they intend to look down upon them, and they lose them so easily. And before they realize, it's like they've lost the next president of Ghana. You understand? Before they realize, it's like they've lost like the next CEO of this particular company, and they say, "Oh, Charlie, it's like I have made a mistake. I've made a mistake." You understand? Most of us, our lives are like that. Our lives are like that. You know, people look at us now, it's like, oh, I wish like I hadn't treated this gentleman this way. I hadn't treated this lady this way. You understand? And when it happens, it's too late. It's too late. Because me particular, when you treat me in a certain way and I am doing well, and you think that you cannot come back and all that, please, I will not allow you. Okay? Because you don't have a good mindset towards me. Okay? When people come into your life, accept them the way they are. We should do our best to accept them the way they are. Okay? Because we don't know tomorrow. We don't know how the universe can transform things for them to be a blessing in your life tomorrow. Okay, so sometimes you think, sometimes you have to think twice before you allow people live in your life. You have to think twice. You have to think twice before you allow people live in your life, or throwing them away like they are nothing. Okay, because you might be throwing out someone that you need help from tomorrow. Okay, so when you decide to throw someone away just because the person doesn't look like what you expect the person to look now, okay, you might be losing a jewel, a gold in the future. So please, let's think twice before we throw away people so easily. So we most often don't value the good. We most often don't value the good people God has put into our lives until we lose them. There are times that, as I said earlier, there are times that God brings people into our lives. Okay, God plants people. People are like a seed. You understand? Good people are like a seed. So when God plants someone into your life, please, let's do our best to appreciate them. Appreciate their moments, whatever they brings along. Okay, so we most often don't value the good people that God has planted in our lives, in you and our lives. Okay, and we intend to despise them. We intend to throw them away so easily. Okay, why will you do that? Why will you throw away someone so easily and all that? Do you know tomorrow? Do you know what tomorrow brings? Do you know what tomorrow brings? You and I, we don't know. Okay, we don't know. Because if anyone had thought that Oprah Winfrey could have become so powerful and doing well these days, you wouldn't have believed it. Okay, so let's encourage ourselves not to throw away people that comes into our life so easily, because we don't know tomorrow. Okay, so it is just surprising that it is just surprising to know that you wouldn't know that you are blessed. Okay, there are times that we don't appreciate the fact that you and I are blessed. It's like when you wake up in the morning, you have life, you have air to breathe. God has given you life, He has given you air to breathe, He has given you food, but you are still complaining. Okay, do you know how many people are sitting down there just to be like the person that you are as at now? Okay, people that have dreamt so much that they are in the position that you find yourself. Okay, like you are working in a company, and it's like you are the supervisor of that company and all that, and it's like, oh, you are not being grateful for what you are being blessed with. You understand? I'm not saying that you should be grateful so that you stay at one particular place for a very long time. No. But what? You should be grateful. Gratitude, as I said earlier, it's open doors for you and I. It's open doors for you and I. Be grateful for the little things that you have. Be grateful for what you have been blessed with. Okay? Be grateful for whatever you have been blessed with. Just because of the challenges, there are times that you refuse to accept the fact that what you have been blessed with. You refuse to accept the fact that what you have life, you have air, you have food to eat and all that. Just because the economy is not doing all that well. Okay? Just because things are going on very bad. Just because things are not going on the way you expect them to go. Okay? It's like things are not going on well. Okay? So let us all appreciate, in spite of the challenges, the difficult times and all that, we should be grateful for the little things that we have. Learning to appreciate what we have and not losing them is important as anything else. Okay, so learning to appreciate what you and I have, okay, is important as what anything else. Okay, it's open doors for you and I. Okay, it's open doors. Gratitude open doors for you and I. Okay, imagine someone has seen a particular, someone has seen a particular gift about you. Okay, and the person has decided what? To be a blessing in your life, to allow you to be a blessing to other people through your talents and your gifts. And you begin to appreciate the effort that this person is making in your life. Okay, when it happens that way, you are sowing a seed of what? Gratitude, a seed of positivity into this person's life. Okay, and the person says that, oh no, this person is grateful. So why don't I sow a seed or continue to be a blessing in the life of this person more? You understand? So we often understand and appreciate the true value of something only when it is no longer with us. Okay, so what am I saying? What I'm saying is that we often understand and appreciate the true value of something. Okay, the moment we've lost it. Okay, and so why should you choose to show appreciation or be grateful for something that you've already lost? Okay, should you wait for the moment that you've lost everything before you being grateful for it? No. You shouldn't wait till you've lost it, everything, that particular thing, that particular blessing, before you being grateful for it. Anything that comes into our life at a particular moment, or any particular person that has come into our life, let us be grateful. Let's show appreciation for their presence in our lives. Okay, always appreciate all that you have. We should always appreciate the things that we have, okay, before it is gone. So let's do our best to appreciate the little blessing, every good thing that we have been blessed with. Whatever comes on our way, let's do our best to show appreciation. Okay, let's appreciate the good things that we have been blessed with. Okay, let's not lose them before we intend to say because I've lost it and oh God, it's like I wish I have allowed this person to stay more. Okay, so let's appreciate and be grateful for every single thing that you have been blessed with, so that more can come on our way. So the experiences of life will teach you to appreciate every single blessing that comes into your life or into your hands, before someone or something else take it away from you. Okay, so imagine you have gone through so much in life. It's like you have gone through so much challenges. You have gone through so much trials. You have gone through so many things in life. And there is a new blessing that has come into your life. Okay, So as at that particular moment, okay, you encourage yourself. Okay, you encourage yourself that what this particular blessing that has come into my life, I am not going to lose it again, like the way I've lost the previous one. Okay, so the experiences of life will always teach you to appreciate every single blessing, every good person, every single thing that has come into your life, okay, or into your hands, okay, before anything else or anyone takes it away from you. Okay, do you know that showing gratitude or being appreciative of something can let the thing stick or be in your hands for a very long time? Okay, gratitude allows things to stay in your hands, blessings to stay longer in your life. Do you know that? So each and every day, when we go through life experiences, when you go through the things that life is teaching us each day, okay, let's appreciate these things, every single blessing, every single person that comes into our life. Being positive, let's appreciate them, because each and every person comes with the experience that they are coming to teach us. Okay, so let's appreciate every single moment. Okay, so God always brings people in our lives for a reason. So God brings a particular person or an experience into our life for a reason. Okay, even when we don't appreciate these people or their presence in our lives. So there are reasons why what God used to bring someone into our lives. Okay, so when these things come into our life, let's be grateful enough. Let's show appreciation before these people intend to live our lives because of our carelessness. Okay, so God always brings people in our lives for a reason. Okay, and even when we don't appreciate their presence in our lives. Okay, so let's show appreciation. Let's be grateful for every single thing that you have been blessed with before we lose them. Okay, so the success of any business or idea or a dream that you've started, okay, or you've decided to start it or to pursue, comes from what? How you value and appreciate these ideas. Okay, so when you choose to start a business or you choose to start an idea, okay, an enterprise, every single thing that what you decided to start, okay, is because you show appreciation. You are grateful for what this gives. Everything that you have decided to start is because you've gone through the process of thinking about it, and it's like this particular seed that I'm going to sow. There is a particular blessing about this thing. There is a particular gate, or there is a particular opening door concerning to this idea that I want to start. And when I start it and I know that this thing is going to lead this way and it's going to produce more results, good results, you understand? When it happens that way, you show appreciation. So when you don't show appreciation for what? The ideas that you want to start, the business that you want to start, okay, you intend to lose it because you lose faith in them, you lose hope in them. Okay, so each and every day, let's do our best to appreciate every single thing that what we have been blessed with. Ideas that we normally comes into our mind. These things are blessings, they are seeds. Okay, so let's do our best each and every day to appreciate these things. Okay, because they are mediums that they are going to be what? Opening doors unto us. Okay, they are going to be great doors. They are mediums that God is going to use to bring what? Great things into our lives. Okay, so oftentimes we don't appreciate those people who are in our lives that are willing to give it all for us. Okay, there are times that people just want to, go all out for us. I don't want to use the word, I don't want to use the word kill. Okay, but there are times that people see a particular person and it's like they've just fallen in love with the person. The person's, like the way the person carries himself and all that, and they just want to do the everything possible so that this person will succeed. Okay, but most of the times people don't appreciate the efforts of these people, and they intend to lose them. You understand? They intend to lose them. So why don't we appreciate, okay, people who are willing to give it all for us? People who are willing to go the extra mile to see us that become blessings, become what? Become generational people that can impact the life of other people. Why don't we show appreciation? Why don't you and I show appreciation? Because we being grateful go a long way to see other people to come into our life, for them to also be a blessing to us. Okay, so oftentimes we don't appreciate those people who come into our life that are willing to give it all for us. Yet we will rather lose those amazing people. Okay, we rather choose to lose these amazing people that are willing to give everything for us from the beginning to the end. But because of carelessness and our own doings, we will later lose these people that are willing to do everything to see that we will succeed in life. We'll rather choose to lose these people. Okay, and why will you do that? We rather choose to lose these people who are willing to go the extra mile to see us well, to see that we become blessings, we become people that are doing well. Okay, so and hang on to those who feed us with lies. So there are times that we see that people come into our lives, people come into you and I, our lives, and they want to see us to become people that are doing well in life, people that are making so much impact. Okay, but because of our carelessness and because of our greediness, okay, we later lose these people. Because of we not being grateful for the existence of these people in our lives, we later lose them. Okay, and we just want to hang on to people that will feed us with lies. Why will you do that? And later on we'll come back and say, oh, it's like this person wasn't this and that. That was the main reason why I've lost these people. But these people were supposed to be blessings in our lives. These people were brought into our lives for them to be blessings in our lives. Okay, so let's be very cautious of how we lose people who are supposed to be blessings in our lives. Okay, so some individuals will never appreciate the efforts you take or make. Okay, some individuals who come into your life, they will never appreciate the effort. Every single effort that you make for them, every step that you take for them, they are never grateful. Okay, every step, anything that you want to do for these people, they are not grateful. But when they lose you, they go out there and be saying all sorts of things. Okay, why should you lose amazing people who come into your life? People who can be a blessing in your life, people who can change your life. Why will you allow them to live your life? Okay, why will you allow? And when it happens, that is when, okay, when it happens that they lose you, that is when they will be saying I wish I had not lost this person. Okay, so you take people for granted, and when you lose them, you go about saying all sorts of things. Do you have to lose them before you keep regretting of your actions? Do you have to regret before you keep regretting for the good people that have been placed in your life? Okay, so let's do our best to know how to keep blessings in our lives. Let's do our best to know how to keep the amazing people that comes into our lives. So when it happens like this, when you want to try, when you are doing your best to be a blessing to other people and they are not showing gratitude for it, or they are not being appreciative, or they are not showing appreciation for it, please go where you'll be accepted and understood. Okay, go where you'll be accepted and understood, because there are people that are willing to receive amazing people like you. Okay, there are people that are willing to receive amazing people like you. So what? Let's be very careful how we handle people. There was something that Oprah Winfrey said. She said something that what? Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for what you have. Okay? You will end up having more. So she said, well, we should be thankful for what we have. So that was what I said earlier. Gratitude is something that what opens doors for you and I. Gratitude, it opens greater doors for you and I. So she said, well, be thankful for what you have and you end up having more. Okay? If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never ever have enough. Okay? So she's saying that what we should be thankful for what we have. Okay? And at the end of the day, we'll end up having more. But when we concentrate on what we not having what we don't have, we'll end up not having anything. Okay, so I'm here this morning to encourage you, okay, for you to think positively. Be grateful for everything that you have. Be grateful for every single blessing that what you have been blessed with. Be grateful because you don't know what tomorrow holds. Okay, be grateful for the people that God has planted in your life. Be grateful for the ideas that God has put into your mind and into your heart. Okay, because gratitude will open doors for you. Gratitude will open doors for you and I. Okay, so we all have so many blessings. Okay, we all have so many blessings in our lives, and yet most of the times we fail to notice them. There are blessings that we all have in our lives, okay? But there are times that we fail to notice these blessings, okay? So why would you have blessings in your life and you choose not to notice these things? Because blessings are supposed to be what? Things that should encourage you for you to do more. So we don't recognize them or appreciate them properly. So blessings are supposed to be appreciated. When you are being blessed with life, when you are blessed with so many things in life, you have to show appreciation. You have to be grateful for what God has blessed you with or what you have, so that more doors will be open for you. Okay, so we forget them or take them for granted. Okay, we don't recognize them or show appreciation, and sometimes we forget about these blessings and we take them for granted. Okay, so why will you take blessings for granted? You have life. Why will you take life for granted? Why will you take it for granted? So in reality, these little blessings have a huge impact on our lives. Every single blessing that comes on our way, let's do our best to appreciate these blessings. Be grateful for the little that we have. Okay, so that we wouldn't lose them. Okay, so that we wouldn't lose them, we'll come back and we'll say, had I known. Before you say, had I known, and it's too late. Okay, that is why we should learn to recognize or appreciate these blessings in our lives. Okay, let's do our best to appreciate every single blessing that we have been blessed with. Okay, because you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Okay, you and I will never know the value of a moment until it becomes what? A memory. You wouldn't have to allow a blessing to slip by, or you wouldn't allow someone, you wouldn't lose someone in your life, someone special in your life. Like, excuse me to say, there is this wonderful, amazing lady who has come into your life, and it's like he hasn't gotten to that level that you expected him to be. So you are looking down on the person. Okay, you will never know where this person will be tomorrow. So let's appreciate people. Let's appreciate blessings. Let's appreciate every single person that will come on our way, so that when one day we want to seek for their help, we can as well go back to them and say, wow, this person, when I was at this particular place, you were still there for me and all that, and I'm grateful for your presence. Okay, so you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Okay, so for me to conclude, I'll say that worrying or crying about people who don't appreciate, respect, or value you is what? A waste of time. So worrying or what? Worrying, crying about people who don't appreciate, respect, and value you is a waste of time. Okay, it's a waste of time. Okay, always give to those who appreciate your little effort. Always appreciate to do. Always appreciate and give to those who what? Support your little efforts. Okay, and be a blessing to them. So all I'm saying this morning is that we should do our best to appreciate the good things that we have, so that at the end of the day we wouldn't lose them. So that we will not say, what had I known? You understand? So let's do our best to always appreciate every single blessing. Every single blessing that God has blessed us with. Every single thing that comes into our hands. Every single business, every small business that we've started. The little things that we started. That's how we build life. We build a bigger life by what? Appreciating, being grateful for the little one that God has blessed us with. So on this note, I would like to say thank you to each and everyone who has taken time this morning to join me on this live feed. I am grateful to all of you, and it is my prayer that will continue like this. I hope my live feed and my presentation, my teaching has been a blessing to all of us. I really want to say thank you once again, and God bless each one of you who has joined, and kindly share it with other people who were not able to follow the live feed, and God richly bless you. Till I see you next week once again, and I love you all, and see you next week, and God bless you. Thank you so much for joining. Bye bye.